What's going on, guys? Welcome to the video. Let's get right into it. So what this video is going to be, I'm going to take you through the whole week of my squat, bench, deadlift, and overhead press where I attempt to max out. I've been on 5 through 1, as you guys know, for over a year, but I've been on this version of 5 through 1, 3-5-1 for powerlifting for about 12 weeks. So this is the first time testing out my maxes after these last 12 weeks. My previous best on squat was 405, and I'll get over to my previous best when we get to the other lifts. So we'll start with squat. So 405 was my previous best. Going into today, I really wanted to hit 420, but after this set right here of 365, it didn't feel that great, and I really wanted to at least hit a PR. So since 405 was my previous best, I decided just to be conservative and go for 410. Because I figured I'd much rather hit 410 successfully than fail at 420. So 410 is what I decided to go for, and I'll let you guys watch this set right here. It took me a while just to get amped up enough to get in the right zone. Gym was crowded that day, and I wasn't feeling the focus, but here you see me go. I go in for the 410, and I'm not going to spoil it for you guys, but I end up getting it. So this week started out very smoothly. The squat set a new PR. I was in a good mood. I was happy with that. And here we go with the set. If this went well, I probably would have considered maybe going a little bit higher. But even though the angle's not great, Paula you can't see the range of motion, but you could still tell that I did go low enough here. So it's a bit of a grinder. I hit a sticking point and it goes up. Maybe I had 5 more pounds, but overall 410 seemed like a pretty good number for that day, and at least I got it. Afterwards, Paula, she also went for a PR on squats. Her previous best was 155, so she also took a conservative, went for 160 because 2 weeks ago she actually failed at 150, so she wasn't sure if she was getting weaker or not. But she here does the 160, and it doesn't go up very fast, but it actually goes up faster than her last squat max of 155. So she was very satisfied with that, and she's been cutting recently, so no complaints there. Next day, this is the very following day, I went for bench. What I wanted was 315 at my gym. If you saw a few videos ago, I went to a different gym where I did hit 315 relatively easily, but as you guys know, as I've said a million times in this channel, the plates at my gym are heavy, and 315 here is actually 330. So even though I could technically hit 315, a real 315, my goal was to hit 330 or 315 here at my gym. I did try this the last time I maxed out about 12 weeks ago, and I failed pretty miserably. I wasn't really even close. So honestly, out of all the lifts testing out my max this week, bench is the one that I kind of didn't really think I was going to get because it was a pretty big jump. I went to go from 300 to 315. This is the one that I really didn't think I would get if I had to choose one out of all the lifts. So here I go. Really had to get myself mentally amped up. I really wanted this one out of all the lifts. I did want to set a new PR and everything, but this is the one that I really wanted to set a PR on the most. So here we go. Paul spotting me like usual. And you'll see here, it goes down. It looks like it's coming up. And then out of nowhere, I just definitely gave up way too soon. And I was disappointed with myself. So I did think after that set I actually could do it. So I decided to go for it again, and even though I wasted a lot of strength on that first set, I really don't want to wait another few months to test this out again because I did feel like I actually had it. So I did go for it again. Here, this was about 5 minutes after the first one, and what do you know? It goes up kind of slowly, but I pushed through, and I got it. So I was very happy with that. The truth is, after I hit bench, it was a good setup for the week. I hit a PR on squat, I hit a PR on bench, but it was all downhill from there, and I'll get into that in a second. Here, Paula, she's going for a 20-pound PR on deadlifts. Previous best was 185. Here, she's doing 205, and she gets it pretty nicely, I would say. Hopefully 225 is in her future. So here we go into deadlifts, and this is a couple days later. I actually got sick the night of benching. Then the day after that, I went to a Yankee game. We already had tickets, so I was at a Yankee game. I got bad sleep. the night before this, and this is the day that I was actually the sickest. I felt really bad. Really strongly considered pushing this workout up a day. Stupidly ended up not doing that. So here, anyway, the day I wanted a 550 max deadlift. The last time I believe I got 520. So 550 here is what I was going for. Really, it would have been like 570 when you factor in those metal plates, which are heavy. But anyway, I'm calling it 550. That's what I'm going to be comparing it to. And the funny thing is, deadlifts are the lift out of the four lifts is the one that seems to be increasing the most. I hit 515 for 2 recently, and that's the thing I feel strongest on. But here, the 550 just wasn't going. Actually, when I look at it now, it looked like I maybe actually had it a lot better than I thought. But at the time when I did it, it didn't feel like it was going anywhere. I even tried 530 after that, but I was so drained, I felt terrible, and I couldn't get it. So disappointed there. Move on, a couple days later, still feel sick, not as sick. Overhead press, I wanted a 200 pound. I wanted 200, that would have been a 10-pound PR. Previously I did 190, but again, wasn't really feeling that great. I don't want to make excuses. I think the deadlift on a good day, I probably might have had the 550. Here, the 200 though, it's not really even close. At least my arm looks pretty sick. My own bicep looks good, but yeah, this wasn't really close. Even if I didn't feel sick, I still don't think I would have had it. I was kind of disappointed. Ended up just going back to 185 really quickly and just seeing if I could do that with about 30 seconds in between, and luckily I at least got that. But anyway, this video is coming to an end. Just wanted to show you guys where I stand strength-wise. I wish I didn't get sick in the middle, but sometimes you can't control life and stuff happens. You just gotta push through. If you like this video, please do me a favor and like the video. Subscribe to the channel if you have not already. And I'll continue to take you guys through my progress, and I'll see you in the next video.